Are y'all doing Facebook Live for yourself as well?
No, I'm not.
You're a speaker, Vincent?
Yes, I am.
Awesome. How long have you been doing it?
I could say all my life, but no. To be honest with you, this would be the first time that I've done public speaking before for like churches, schools, stuff like that for years. But it's just me doing it, and it becomes improv too. Like nothing. That this was the first time that actually someone has approached me, and I've not told them no.
Oh.
Because I have been approached by plenty of people, and my answer is always no. I won't do it. No.
How come?
It's more of an internal thing. You know, for myself, there is one goal that I have not been able to achieve as of yet, and I wanted to wait till that day came. Well, after, you know, many months of prayer and weeks of prayer, and coincidentally, when Raymond reached out to me, you know, my team was like, Vincent, with everything that you're doing in real estate, you got to put it out there. You got to put it out there.
Yeah.
And I just don't believe in that. Like, I'm the kind of guy that, you know, I feed homeless people throughout Central Florida every month. I'll go to a local Pizza Hut, Domino's, Hungry Howie's, and I'll order 30 pizzas, put them in my trunk, and I'll go out to different places. I don't need to have the camera behind me. I don't need to be flaunting, you know, the good that I do for the community. I just don't believe in that.
Yeah, but the thing is, if one person sees it,
yeah,
that's the thing. Because
well, like I said, it's months of prayer, bro. Months of
hard. It's a double-edged sword doing this type of work.
Yeah, because it's like you get, and mind you, here's the thing. One of the questions that we're all going to speak about is, what was your breakthrough moment? Mm-hmm. My breakthrough moment 20 years ago was when my own father had said, you're never going to make it. Then 9 years later, I end up paying off his mortgage.
Wow. See, people need to hear. I mean, people tell me all the time, people need to hear your story, because I want to do it. And when I'm doing it, and I've spoken to some college, high school basketball as my sport and everything, like, I love it. But then I'm like, when I'm not doing it for a little while, I'm like, is this what I'm supposed to do? Because I haven't done. And then when I do it, there's nothing in the world. When I talk about my story, there's nothing else I want to do but to inspire based on everything I've been through so much, just like anyone else. But I'm willing to share when most people's biggest fear, more than anything, is speaking and people staring at.
And mine is not even speaking. That's not my.
Right. But I'm just saying in general.
General speaking. Yeah, it's just for me. It's just the one goal that I have not. You know, God has not put that in the plans yet. You know what I mean? And so, you know, again, through prayer and all that.
Here it is.
You know, this is the first time I didn't say no.
Wow, that's awesome.
So I said, you know what? And then Raymond presented himself, you know, very well to me. And that's it. You know, we're here.
Awesome.
We're here.
That's awesome. Yeah, we all have a story to share, I've learned. It's just, are we willing to share it?
Yeah. Pretty much.
I guess it is.
Like this whole Zoom thing, like it's not me. No. The only thing that I'm disliking about this whole COVID stuff is that my American Express points, I'm not getting to use them at restaurants and stuff. Other than that, I'm just that guy. Like if we were having this, I'll bring my crew over. They're filming us while, you know, we're having some bourbon and eating and just talking and you know, like this whole thing, you know, okay, well, cheers. I've got my water here. That's about it.
I got my Coke Zero, which I'm not even supposed to have, but you know, Crohn's disease, you know.
So yeah, I'm excited. What do you do, Scott?
I'm just starting my journey as a speaker. I've lost all my family and I've lost 110 pounds. So with all my losses and my weight loss, I'm just trying to inspire the world through everything I've been through, because I've really sucked at life. I can show you one end, and then I can show you where I'm trying to like no longer feel sorry for myself and inspire the world one day at a time with everything.
Look, a year ago today, my brother, who used to be 300, probably 20 pounds, a year ago today, my brother was at the top of Mount Kilimanjaro.
Oh, wow.
Continent of Africa. He climbed it. He's now a professional IBBF pro, celebrity trainer. Took him 5 days to climb up that mountain, 3 days to climb back down. You could only be there, I think he told me, like 16 minutes tops because the air's so thin.
Oh, my goodness gracious.
So, yeah, you know, everybody, you got to have that mindset if you really, 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 truly want it.
I lost it after my dad begged me to lose weight so I wouldn't be like him. This upcoming Tuesday will be 22 years ago. I lost my mom to cancer when I was 12. I'm 34. And then next month will be 3 years from my dad, but he begged me every day to lose weight, and I couldn't do it till he died. So he was basically my martyr, if you will. I saw him laying on his deathbed and saw my future if I didn't change it. And so that's kind of like when we talk about breakthrough tonight. Really, I guess that was it. And then my sister passed away February of 19 from ocular melanoma. So
wow,
I'm it. So I'm here to keep on the family name and inspire the world one day at a time.
Exactly.
That's the only thing. With everything I've been through, that's the only thing I can see me doing. I don't see anything else.
Yeah, it's like I use real estate. So I'm in real estate. And I use my real estate channels, my avenue, my resources, my 20 years of experience.
How's everybody doing today?
Yo, what's up, brother?
Good, baby. Y'all ready for a breakthrough?
Let's go.
You're here.
It's good. Oh my God, we got some beautiful people from around the world, powerful people, man. I am so excited to have you all here today. How's everybody doing? You doing good?
Good. We're happy to be with you.
All right, that's great. For all my speakers and all my panelists, if you could do me a huge favor, please, just have your video on screen, and you can also mute yourself as well. I am so excited to see you guys today. Well, I'd just like to introduce myself. I am Raymond McLeod, the Great 32t, founder and CEO of Inspire Creative to Solutions. And I just want to personally welcome you guys to the Breakthrough Conference. Here we have powerful entrepreneurs, we have powerful speakers, powerful influencers, and powerful business professionals from around the globe. This right here, this is a global network. And before we get started, guys, we're gonna go over a few instructions. And one, the community guidelines. How many of you read the community guidelines before you were able to come to the event? All right, that looks like it's almost everybody. So first, we just want to make this a family-friendly environment space and make sure everyone is respectful of each other's time and respectful for each other's opinions and voices when they speak. Second, this video here will be recorded. So this video will be recorded and will be posted on YouTube just to help promote your brand and just help get the breakthrough going, guys. And third, make sure that your microphone is muted at all times unless you're asked to speak. Microphone muted at all times unless you're asked to speak. My panelists, everybody seems like they have their camera available. Oh my God, this is great. This is great. And 5, the key is professionalism, guys. Professionalism is key. Right now, amongst you, you have some powerful people. You've been recruited and hand-selected, and you're from different continents, different states, different areas, guys. So you are important. You are important. So 5 is professionalism, because right now, what you pitch and what you say, you could be able to connect with your next business partner, guys. And let's go over the vision here. I had a vision. In order to get my breakthrough, I had to bring people together. In order to get people to the next level, in order to grow in your business, you have to bring people together. So first, it's the breakthrough. Second, you have to surround yourself with very powerful people in order to get to where you're trying to go to. I love my mom to death, I love my mom to death, but my mom can't teach me how to be a millionaire. You know, my mom, to a certain extent, she can teach me how to be successful, but in order for me to really, really, really get to that next level, I have to continue to surround myself with very, very positive people. I have to surround myself with future millionaires. I have to surround myself with millionaires, people that are striving to be successful within their business. And I believe personally, you will be blessed by association. You will be blessed by association. So in order to go global, we have to know people in California. We have to know people in Florida. We have to know people in Maryland. We have to know people in Africa. We have to know people worldwide in order to take our business to the next level, guys. Are you ready for a breakthrough? Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. We're going to do a quick screen share real quick. All right, guys, give yourself a hand. Give yourself a round of applause right now. Give yourself a round of applause. You made it here to the Breakthrough Conference. This is you on the screen. This is your business. This is your dream. This is your goal. You're connected with so many powerful, powerful people. Oh my God, this is an extreme blessing. So just the definition, guys, let's just think about it for a moment. Let's just think about it for a moment. A breakthrough, a sudden, dramatic, or important discovery or development. Right now, we have so many successful people here on this live. And today, you will be sharing a sudden, dramatic, and important discovery or development. That's why it's the Breakthrough Conference, guys. Within this pandemic alone, we are here. We are here, and we have a dream. We have a goal, and we're one idea away, one thought away. Break, separate, or cause to separate into pieces as a result of a blow, shock, or strain. I have a person here, just an illustration of some shackles, guys. Within this quarantine alone, within this pandemic alone, guys, you're one idea away. You're one dream away. You're one thought away from getting that breakthrough. Within this quarantine, guys, one idea away. So that desire and that passion that you have, please, please, just think of that what's one thing that you have done to help you get to that next level. Why? Because as you share your experience, it'll help me, it'll help you, it'll help the person to your left, to your right. It'll help them also receive a breakthrough, guys. And as my brother Andy Audate, man, I think of through. When I think of through, it's moving forward. And as Andy Audate would say, progress daily. Progression, getting to that next level. As you think of that one idea and you put it into action, now it's time to get from point A to point B and receive your breakthrough. And receive your breakthrough. I'm so happy to see all these people here today, man. Give yourself a round of applause, man. We did it. This is our second Breakthrough Conference. We are live with 27 entrepreneurs, people around the globe, man. This is global. This is powerful, man. And personally, I just want to say thank you to everyone here today, and also to guys. This is one of the, if you don't hear anything else today, this is most important. My man Andy Audate, the age of 19 years old, guys. This guy, man, was able to make his first $1 million, and he's going to get into his story as well. But now, at a quarter century, he's almost grossed over $4 million in his business, guys. This is a successful young man, successful entrepreneur. This is a successful speaker that I have for you guys today. So I want you to do me a favor. Go get your plate. Go get your plate, because from 8 to 9 o'clock, Andy Audate is going to fill you up with so much value, fill you up with so much content that you're going to take your dream, your goal, your business to the next level. So you don't have to get your plate. That was just a little jokey joke. But guys, let's get into this breakthrough today. So my panelists, this is for all my panelists. This is the information that I have for you. So each speaker, if you receive the email, you understand the list of people that's going to speak today. And if you're not speaking, it's great for you to be able to listen on. But each speaker will have the opportunity to do these three things. Simple. First, what's your name? What's your business information? And also your location. That is very, very important. Second, guys, what breakthrough discovery has contributed to your success in your business? Now, if you don't have a business, you'll be speaking on your career. Okay? Now, in what areas, is the third thing, guys, what areas in your business are you struggling or looking to grow? as entrepreneurs, as people that are trying to push to be successful, guys, we need to ask for help. We need to voice our opinions to let people know where we're struggling in order to really, really get to that next level. And guys, in the time duration between now and 8 o'clock, guys, it's going to be 2 to 2:30, to be speaking, just to touch on briefly. But what I did is very important. In your emails, in your confirmation ticket, there was an opportunity to network with any of the panelists that'll be speaking today. I believe if you're trying to get to the next level, I believe if you're trying to grow as a speaker, it is very important, or any career, that you network. So this conference will be an opportunity for you to be able to tell a person about your breakthrough, as well as your struggles, as well as your business information. But throughout all the people that's on this live, we have over 34 people right now on this live. And out of the 34 people, if any of you guys have any questions in particular for any panelists, you need to email them directly, because from 8 to 9, we'll have my buddy, my friend, my mentor, man, Andy Audate speaking. And now, y'all ready for the panelists? Are y'all ready for our first panelist? All right, put your hands together for the one and only Patrice. My good friend, can you please unmute yourself? Making sure she's on this live today. Where you at, Patrice?
I'm here.
Hey, how you doing? How you doing?
I'm doing fine, thank you. Hello, everyone. I hope everyone is having a good Sunday and a good Independence weekend.
Just a little fun fact for Patrice. She was there at the very first Breakthrough Conference. This is now the second one, and I know she's excited just to see the growth and just to see the growth of an amount of people here today. So please, can you go through this list of questions for some entrepreneur, for some person out there that needs you? Could you please go through these questions for us?
Okay, first, thank you. And absolutely, my name is Patrice Waggoner, and I am the producer of my podcast, which is called The Risen Woman. And why I chose that to be my platform is to help men and women who suffer from mental illness or are just coming up on hard times, and they may need somewhere to stay and they don't want to stay in a shelter, but they're working every day, but they might need help with a voucher for like a week, or a voucher for some food for a week. And I went on this journey because it's a personal journey of my own, because I have been homeless twice. And both times it was just me, nothing. I just had to deal with it the best way I knew how. And so, I was working every day, but I still wasn't making enough to pay what they wanted you to pay, which was $1,500 a week. And then you still have to eat. So I call my podcast The Risen Woman, and I am turning it into a business because as of now, I'm trying to get a group of people to do a forum and get our minds together to figure out what would be the best way of starting this. And it doesn't just have to be in Maryland. It can be anywhere, because people need help everywhere, and especially now in this day. And so that was the inspiration behind my business. And hopefully this will become my career, because I would like to do this full time. And I just want to be a vessel to someone that is dealing with the same thing that I dealt with. And also it helps, it's going to be a resource for people that deal with mental illness. And I can speak on that too, because this whole
also as well, just to make sure your business, like far as any particular areas within your podcast, within your streams that you may be struggling in at the moment.
Right now it is the collaborations, working with people, because some people will say, oh yeah, that sounds like a good idea, but they're not moving, or they would not moving as fast as I would like them to move. And sometimes, people, they tend not to want to invest. Mm-hmm. So I just need people to get a forum together. We can talk about ways of helping people that may get in this situation, and we move from there. And like I said, it does not have to limit itself in the DMV. So
worldwide, global. So global. So I have some powerful people that I'm going to introduce to you today as well, Patrice,
okay.
and that's going to help you and connect with your business as well. For her information, please, guys, revisit that ticket, and you'll go back to her information as well to be able to email her and contact her and get on her podcast as well. Thank you so much, Patrice. I absolutely appreciate you. And the second person we have today is Candy. Can you please unmute yourself and also your video?
Hi, how y'all
Hey,
doing?
how you doing?
I'm Candy Mathieu, HQNIC, Head Queen Networker in charge of Networking with Queens. And we're a social and pleasure organization for women in business. Because women, we don't have anything. Men have their golf courses and things of that nature when they're conducting business. But women need a hub as well to have fun. We've all heard the saying, girls just want to have fun. Well, Networking with Queens, women want to have fun and funds. So, yeah, that's what we're about. And if you want to contact me, you can follow me on Instagram, Networking with Queens. And also, I have my email, networkingwithqueens@gmail.com.
Also,
Right.
too, any particular business, like areas within your business that you're struggling, that you're looking to grow?
I wouldn't say that I'm necessarily struggling with my business because I've created a niche for my business. However, I do want to up my email list. So with all of the new people that's on here, I hope to connect with you all and up my email list for people who are interested in networking.
Okay. I definitely appreciate you. You also have some powerful people that would love to connect with you as well. I can definitely see a lot of people here on this live that are within similar realms and platforms. And for our second speaker today, a third speaker today, a great friend of mine, Lenny Lewis. How are you doing today, man? Can you please unmute yourself as well as show your face?
All right. Can you hear me?
Yeah. What's up, Lenny? Long time no see, man.
No, man. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Good evening, everybody. Man, I gotta first say, man, I'm proud of you, bro. I remember we sat down and talked, what, 3 years ago?
Yeah, Chick-fil-A.
Yep, Chick-fil-A, about 3 years ago, man. So it's great to see the growth and everything going on. So I appreciate you for that. Man, I mean, I'm pretty simple, born and raised Brooklyn, New York. I live in the Maryland area now. I have a nonprofit founder, Passion for Progress. And that nonprofit pretty much is geared to provide resources, training for those who are looking to progress. You know, so my background, electrical contractor, I'm an educator. I do a whole lot of things, but I'm also a marketing director. So I'm in the process of creating a course on marketing and branding. I'm also in the process of just creating the network necessary to get things done. You know, my breakthrough came for me when I realized that you have to associate with the right people, be around that right people. Because I mean, if you're not around the right people who can take you where you need to go, you're gonna be stagnant. You may go backwards, right? So the key thing for me, and that's why I love what we have right here, is just connections. The connections are so important. After this call, every one of us should be connected, because I know, you know, being a group like this, you know, same environment, same mindset, same drive, we all gonna get to where we gotta go. So for me, no real struggles for me. What I would say is the consistency. I have a lot of things, and that's just me. Procrastination, you know, gets in there sometimes.
Killer, man.
So many things you want to do, but you know, you need to just time it right, you know, time it out right to get them done. So for me, it's more so just putting things in action and completing it before starting something new. So with that, back to you.
Okay, I definitely appreciate that. Also, too, as well, sir, Aimézing. It's your time to shine, man. Thank you so much, Lenny Lewis. It's your time to shine. Could you please unmute yourself?
Yes, sir. Good evening, everyone. My name is Aimé Mukendi Jr., aka Sir Aimézing. Raymond, thank you for this opportunity. I think this is really special to see all these different people from different backgrounds. I am a best-selling author, motivational speaker, president of a nonprofit. A lot of what I focus on is mentoring with youth. So a lot of my speaking engagements are at schools and colleges. Breakthrough that's contributed. I actually moved, so I was born and raised in Buffalo, New York. Over COVID-19, I went to see my family for a weekend in March, ended up getting trapped there for a few months. So I just actually ended up making the decision to move to Atlanta full time. So that's a big breakthrough for me, spreading my wings in that capacity. Right now, the struggle is creating more online content that's actually transformational. I want to make sure that when I'm creating courses and people I'm collaborating with are opportunities that are adding value to people, especially during these times with everything that's shifting. And I really do look forward to connecting with a lot of people. I do some different podcasts and shows as well, just to put that out there for anyone. So thank you again for the opportunity, and I look forward to everything else we're going to learn.
I definitely appreciate that, man. You're a powerful guy. When I first seen your Instagram, I was like, man, this guy, he's like-minded. He's a king, man. He's an honorable guy, man. So please, all my motivational speakers, people globally, please definitely follow him and continue to stay contacted with him as well. All right, my next speaker is Debora. Just want to make sure, Miss Nelson, let me see if you're here on live today. Could you please unmute yourself? Miss Nelson.
Hi, I'm here.
Oh, how you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Good, and yourself?
I'm doing amazing.
It's your time to shine. Go ahead, tell the world.
All right. Hey, everybody. So, like Ray mentioned, I'm Debora. So my actual job, which people probably won't guess, I'm an active duty captain in the United States Army. That is my full-time job. But right now I am 3 to 4 months in standing up my third business, which is geared towards high performance and results consulting for aspiring entrepreneurs and aspiring authors. I'm a best-selling author, and I also dabble into motivational speaking as well, on and off the job. I do it with the military, and I do it outside of military as well. What I'm currently up to, I have a Saturday morning show where I interview small business owners from all over the world, foreign and domestic. So I spend a lot of time with doing those interviews weekly. And if any of you guys want to connect to be on the show, just let me know. I would say currently, the pandemic has actually pushed my business forward. I am pretty optimistic, and although challenging with balancing my full-time job in the Army, I've managed to, I'm just going to make it happen regardless. So challenges won't be challenges for too long with me.
I definitely appreciate that. I definitely appreciate that. And you definitely, her podcast, like these are platforms, guys. In order to get to that global scale in the network, Sir Aimézing as well as Debora, just to make sure you guys are both in Atlanta, if I'm not mistaken, Georgia area. So it's just like the connections in different places, guys. Like I'm here in Orlando, Florida. And just a fun fact here, I added up all you guys' social media together as followers, and we have over 65,000 people. Imagine from a business perspective, an entrepreneur perspective, out of those 65,000 people, right? If we was able to get 3 things: name, email address, and phone number. Name, email address, and phone number. How many clients, how many millionaires will we have today within this room just because we're able to get those 3 things within our large database as well? So I definitely appreciate you, Debora. You're a positive person, and please check out her podcast. Also to Dalton, not sure if you're online here, Mr. Lynn, Dalton Lynn, could you please unmute yourself? Oh, what's up, man? How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good, man. This guy, he's a motivational speaker. Could you please explain what you do, your name, and your location, and where you're from?
Okay, so my name is Dalton Lynn. I'm known as Lynn's Process. I'm from Hillsdale, Michigan. I'm a sophomore in college. I'm 21. And what I do is my target audience is more of like schools, youth homes, young adult, addictive, recovery centers. Like me, I come from both mother and father that were drug addicts. My mom used while she was pregnant for me. I have ADHD. I have a learning disability, so I struggled in school, but I still managed to be on National Honor Society. I still got a 3.7. So I'm on to college, so that's me. That's really my story. I know what it's like to go without. I know the struggle. I lived with my real mom up until 7th grade. We were living in a motel room for 2 years. And then I got adopted in 7th grade. So I moved away to a family that I'm very thankful and I'm blessed, just truly blessed. And so I'm here now, and I just want to impact someone else, because I know there's someone else out there that, you know, is going through the same thing. You know, I've been through a lot. I've been sexually abused, you know, abused mentally, physically. So I've been through a lot, and I just want to let you know, like, you're still okay. You can still achieve great things. So really,
Also too for you, Dalton, you have some powerful motivational speakers in the room. Some people in this room making 6 figures to millions of dollars. If you could have like any question that you could ask anybody today, what would it be?
more of like, how do I grab someone to work with to do like my media work, like, you know, editing videos, helping me set up like a website, more of like where I can put my merch, you know. So I sell stuff. I'm actually in the mix of writing a book I'm going to publish at the end of September, which is called The Depth of Me Won't Be the Death of Me, of, you know, just speaking of adversity.
Okay, so definitely we're going to get that question answered. And also too, if there's any speaker here, any person here that you personally will want to connect to, you have their email address as well. So I definitely appreciate you for speaking as well on that. Also too, Emanuel De Jesús. He is a youth pastor here, assistant pastor, and I'm not sure if he was able to make it today. He was the 3rd person on the right side of the flyer. But if you are here, could you please unmute yourself? Yeah, we were speaking earlier, and he had a situation in his family that he may have not have been to make it today, but definitely keep him in your prayers. LaTonia Taylor, hold on. LaTonia, could you please unmute yourself for me?
LaTonia Taylor.
I'm so sorry. I apologize about that.
Greetings, everyone. I am LaTonia Taylor, affectionately known as the Rev Coach, the Juicy Spirit Mama, the Priestess of Purpose, Pleasure, and Passion. And I help turn blind spots into breakthroughs in love, sex, and money. And I specialize in training entrepreneurs, new entrepreneurs, around mindset and sacred success. And I would say that I'm also a coach on Iyanla Fix My Life. I'm definitely proud of that on the #1 show on the OWN network. And what breakthrough discovery that's contributed to my business truly has been being in alignment with my own divine assignment, being in alignment with my assignment. It's so easy to look at what other people are doing. In fact, we spend a lot of time on social media now counting other people's money. We look at what they're doing, and we say, I can do that, but we don't go through any process. Because in order to break through something, that means that you have to be able to push through. Then you have to be able to come to the edge of all you know, and sometimes take leaps into areas that are unknown. And I help people do that, but I will say that what that truly has contributed to me, not comparing myself, not continuing to look outside of what other people are doing, but really getting so alignment with my purpose, with what I'm here for, and running everything that I do through that level of alignment. As far as what areas of my business am I struggling or looking to grow? First of all, I think that as business owners, when you are a real entrepreneur, you are always thinking about what has to be done. There's never a time when you really are off. I heard a millionaire say the idea of balance is a myth when it comes to creating your reality and shifting legacies, because in order to do that, that means that you have to be who you say that you envision being. So what am I struggling with? First of all, I don't like that word struggle, right?
Amen.
I don't even want to cast that spell on myself, but in expansion comes an opportunity for growth. So when you do expand, that means that you have to also live up to the thing that you've been putting in the atmosphere to create. And so I'm learning a lot of lessons around delegation. I'm learning a lot of lessons around letting go of having to keep my pulse on every single thing, and really to cultivate genius in other people. That's what that's where I am, is because a good teacher, a good teacher, or a good master teacher creates other masters.
Mm-hmm.
They don't spend their whole life teaching and hustling for coins. So some of us, sometimes the area of growth is not outside of ourselves. The area of growth is always for entrepreneurs inside. Otherwise, you'll burn out in this game of entrepreneurship.
I appreciate that, and I'm sure a lot of people appreciate that. Definitely give you a warm round of applause, because that was powerful. We appreciate you. And there's a lot of females, males, a lot of entrepreneurs, a lot of people that personally need to connect with you as well to help get their ideas going and get to the next level as well. So I definitely appreciate you, Mrs. Taylor, so much. And just to make sure, what location are you in again?
Oh, yes. I'm in Atlanta, Georgia. I'm an AT-alien, not originally. Not originally, but okay. I am in Atlanta, looking forward to connecting. And you can network with me or contact me or follow me. We can follow each other on IG, LaTonia Taylor Media, at LaTonia Taylor Media. And you can connect with me on LaToniaTaylor.com.
All right, we appreciate that. And also to Shawn Lowry, we're on to our next person. Thank you so much, Mrs. Taylor. Shawn, are you here?
Yeah, I'm here, man.
Hey man, what's up? How you doing?
I'm good, bro. I'm good. Man, it's hard to follow up after that great speech. But no, I'm a motivational speaker. And I actually have a program for the youth as well, where it focuses more so on the mental health aspect. I'm from California. I would say the IE, but you guys probably want to know what that is. So I'm near what would you guys maybe know? I'm near, I'm not that far from San Diego. That you guys probably know where that's kind of at. So, but yeah, the mental health aspect, as far as what's been a challenge for me is I was in the process of having my program in one of the middle schools actually. And because of obviously the pandemic, it's been put on hold. So I'm trying to focus on trying to figure out how to put that online. And I'm trying to also work with different teachers because I've been noticing there's a hole in the educational system, right? Mm-hmm. It hasn't never been challenged. So like it hasn't been changed in the last like 30, 40 years. So there's a lot of holes in there that I want to challenge and change because I feel like the next generation hasn't been equipped to deal with real life situations. Yeah. So, so that's pretty much my, my story. My breakthrough honestly was with my church. My church let me actually run my program for the first time with a bunch of high schoolers. So that was fun, very life-changing. And you can follow me on Dreamers Ambition. I'm working on a podcast as well where I have high schoolers, just freshmen in college, and even I have a middle schooler on my podcast. So hopefully, Lord willing, that should be dropping in August. And that's my story, man.
Man, we definitely appreciate you, and it's definitely some people here that need to connect with you. Andy also is in California on the West Coast. So, man, like recruiting, I was trying to get people from everywhere because we're looking for global expansion. We're looking for a global network. So, in order to really make these dreams become a reality and get to that next level is who you're connected to. So I definitely appreciate you, Shawn, for that presentation as well. And on to our next panelist. My guy, Eliot Hernandez. Could you please unmute yourself and your camera?
What's going on? How's everybody doing?
Good, they doing good. What's up, Hefe?
Awesome. Hey, what's going on? Hey, first, thank you for the invitation, and I'm very humble for this experience. And everybody, I feel like so like blessed because we just starting brand new business from scratch. So I'm very, very excited to start learning from each of you and to start following your steps. The name of our business pretty much is going to be Hers Medical Supplies. And also we work in a mental health therapist business with my wife. She's completing her hours at this moment. And then our main thing is just to make sure, we are meeting this, everybody's expectations when it comes about the mental health, business related, or just helping others to make sure that they become successful in anything, whatever they want to achieve in life. I'm from Puerto Rico, so also we are looking to expand to South America, Latin America. I have people in Spain as well. So we started right now, brand new business. We have a lot of energy, a lot of enthusiasm. However, the main thing that we're struggling with is just to make sure that we find the right people, the right place, at the right time.
Mm-hmm.
Saying by that is to make sure, that these individuals that are starting to work with us or trying to get related to our business have the same passion as us. That's the main thing, because the rest will come through. Like, we're working on a website, working on different social media strategies, and we are very excited, to see what the future holds for us. Besides that, I coach basketball for Christian University, Johnson University, and at the same time, I'm the athletic director. So I'm always related, with youth, with different ethnicities and very diverse, population. And at the same time, I believe that this is a great experience because it's helping me on how to address, how to manage, on how to overcome different type of customers or clients for the future. Nothing. I'm here in Orlando, Florida, and looking forward to meet you all. So thank you so much.
Orlando in the house. Also, too, a fun fact about Eliot Hernandez, he was also the general manager of Fossil. So he is a well-experienced guy. And if you personally want to connect with him, just definitely email him if you have any questions for him as well. Thank you so much, Eliot. We appreciate you, and we appreciate you having you on. Also, too, next on our list, Vince, the realtor. My man, where you at?
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. How you doing, man?
I'm good. First of all, Raymond, God bless you for what you're starting here. I know everybody's honored to be here. I myself am honored to be here. And again, thank you for this opportunity.
God bless, man. Thank you. Welcome.
So the name, I'm Vicente Orellana, Vince the Realtor, based out of Florida, Orlando. And so Orlando in the house. So Eliot, you already know. I'll be reaching out to you. Atlanta, ATL, Ms. Taylor, I'll be contacting you soon. But owningyourhouse.com is the name of my real estate services business, and dueñodecasa.com for my Latin speaking community. I've been an entrepreneur for over 20 years and full-time in real estate for going on 12 years with $54 million in sales underneath my belt. And this all before the age of 40. So first of all, to God be the glory always. My breakthrough discovery was very simple. Is having that mindset, is understanding that the mind is more powerful than anything else. Sometimes you may not have that resource that you need, but through prayer and through mindset, it's already there for you. You just got to break through it. That's like the title of this conference. Areas of business that I'm personally struggling is not so much in a logistics standpoint, but more in getting people to have that mindset in believing that they're not the only ones going through that. And if you surround yourself with like-minded individuals, you'll understand that there's power in the numbers. So this person here may understand, but you were too shy to ask. So I guess the area of business that I personally struggle with is being a part of this and getting everybody with that mindset. Let's get together. Let's do this. You have this, I have that. Let's put it together. There's no way that I've accomplished 54 million in real estate sales without a team, without having the pillars of the Elliots, of the Shawns, of the Miss Taylors, of the Raymonds of the world. No way. No way. And again, putting God first, but that's my personal belief. But you encumbrance all that, and I guarantee you will go through that breakthrough. You're going to have that, wow, it was all me. I just needed to change my mind. That's it. And
I appreciate that, man. God to be the glory. I know a lot of people felt that, man. I appreciate it. It was passionate. It was real. It was from the heart, man. And you also have a powerful, powerful story. So all my entrepreneurs here, if you need to connect with this guy as well, he's also in the real estate industry here in Orlando, man. But look, we're thinking on a global level. We're thinking on a massive level. So around the world, you know, if you want to connect with him, man, please send him an email as well, man. I appreciate you, Vince, for speaking.
And watch this, that 54 million is across the US too, not just in Orlando. Why? Because you partner with people like the Raymonds, the Miss Taylors, the Shawns, the Elliots from all over.
Global.
You're able to contribute that because of platforms like this. So if you need to reach out to me, info@owningyourhouse.com, guys. Thank you again.
Also, too, I have a great guy here that's going to present. His name is Scott. Scott, could you please unmute yourself as well as show us your video?
Yes. You there?
Yeah, we're there. How you doing, man?
Good. Doing well. How are you guys doing tonight? I want to thank Raymond for having all of us here. I really appreciate you. On a Sunday night, right after a holiday, I really, really appreciate that.
Yeah, God bless.
Thank you. So my story, my name is Scott Greenhut. I actually live in the Atlanta area in Duluth for all the ATLs. Stand up. I live in Duluth, Georgia. But yeah, right outside of Atlanta. And I'm Scott Inspires. I'm soon going to make that an LLC and share my story. Unfortunately, I am the last person living in my family. My mom passed away, actually, this coming Tuesday. It'll be 22 years ago when I was 12. I'm 34 now, of cancer. My dad passed away in August of 17, so almost 3 years ago, after being on dialysis for 7 years. And my sister passed away in on February 1st of 2019 of ocular melanoma. She had eye cancer for a week over 8 years. So between my dad and sister passing away, I didn't realize that I had it in me, but I lost 110 pounds because then I was going to be the last person living in my family. And I already wasn't doing well at that point. So I had a chance to either, in life, you're never going to stay the same. So you're either going to get better or you're going to get worse. And I chose to get better because I knew at the end of the day, all I had was myself to count on. And so my goal in life is to wake up every morning, hopefully to inspire with my story and help people please just start. That's what my shirt says. And on the back of my shirt, I won't stand up, but on the back of my shirt, it says, don't wait for something negative to happen in your life for you to make the positive change you always think about. There's something, for me, it was weight loss. My story is not about weight loss. My story is about no longer feeling sorry for yourself, but I know that there's something in I know that if I hadn't lost the weight, no one would have given me the opportunity to speak, even if even with unfortunately everything I went through. So that's part of my story for sure. And my breakthrough was seeing my dad laying there, I hate to say it, dead on his deathbed. And I saw my future because he begged me every single day. In his voice, he said, Scat, when are you going to start losing weight, my boy? Every day. And I hear it in my head every day. And that makes me want to get up every single morning and help people not, please just start something before it becomes too late. And I've kind of, no real struggles, just ready to get this thing going after the coronavirus and everything. And then I'm looking to start a nonprofit to help people who might not be able to get there themselves to have closure with a loved one. So that's just kind of what I've got going on here. But I look forward to connecting with everyone. And I see there's a lot of people in the Atlanta area, so I'm really excited. And thank you very much for having me here tonight, Raymond.
You're welcome, Scott. Also, too, fun fact about Scott, how long did you go without eating sugar?
Well, so I haven't had dessert, fast food, or fried food currently since February of 18.
Amen, man. Amen. Amen. I've been still trying to get off this 10 pounds since Thanksgiving. And for you to knock off over 100, man, may God be with you, man. May God be with you and continue to bless you. Please, guys, reach out to Scott directly, personally. This is a networking event. We have powerful people here. And please reach out to him as well directly. My next guy that'll be coming to the stage today, Lawrenzo. Where you at, man?
I was muted. Hello, hello, hello.
What's up, man?
Hey, I'm Lawrenzo. All's well, and it's getting better.
Yeah, so it's your time to shine, man. Tell us a little bit about your business information, what you're doing, your breakthrough, as well as anything that you're looking to grow in life, man.
Perfect. So once again, my name is Lawrenzo. It's spelled different because my mama did make me different. It's spelled Lawrenzo. You can definitely Google me. I'm Googleable. I'm a conversational magician, which that means is I make the dreams and imaginations of the mind into reality through the wonderful world of my words. I'm here in Orlando, Florida now, but I've traveled over 45 states, out the country about 4 or 5 times. What I do, I daily practice my craft and just speaking since I came out my mom's womb. That's talking and using my conversation as an influence and changing people's mindsets right now, because that's the most important time that we have is right now. The breakthrough that I have as far as with my business is called Young Untouchable Family. It's a direct marketing and sales corporation. I help other business owners and entrepreneurs push their products and services as long as it's legal and quality. Then I go face to face, hand to hand prior to this COVID-19 thing. So now I just continue to use my voice and my power of influence and my words to use and step up like on platforms like these. Just like one of the sisters said, Debora, LaTonia, she said she's not going to use that word struggle as far as like casting a spell on herself. I definitely believe the same thing. Since I'm an alchemist and I'm able to change negatives into positives, I also have a backstory. Was incarcerated at a young age, charged as an adult at age 15, did 10 years in the penitentiary, and got out and used that time to self-teach myself and as a university, so that once I got out, I could habitually create the dreams and imaginations of my mind into reality. So any struggles that I'm having or growth that I'm going through right now, I'm using it right now. That's what I'm doing. I'm talking, I'm using my God-given talents and abilities to reach out. So if anybody will want to continue to grow, if you need help, I've taken some excellent notes as well. Since this is a deep conversation, I'll be reaching out to you. You can always look me up at LawrenzoJacobs.com. Make sure you do spell my name different, because like I said, my mama made me different.
Amen, man. That was powerful. That was powerful. Lawrenzo, man, he's a great guy. He also called me straight up on the phone. He was like, look, man, in order for me to come, like, I'm going to have to speak to you. And he was very authentic and real, man. And I appreciate you, you know, just for being who you are and being who God created you to be, man. You have a powerful platform. And I'm going to repeat this again, guys. 65,000 Instagram followers, Instagram people, just alone. Imagine if we were able to still connect on our own platforms and grow. Like there's no reason why we shouldn't be able to be successful if we continue to surround ourselves with successful people. Also, to my next person here, I just want to make sure I have this name right. Singer and motivator, Natania Marc. Let me see if you're here. This is Mark. Is she here? She is a singer and motivational speaker. Let's see if she is here. All right. She may not be here. So on to our next one. We have Breanna. Let me see if she's here as well.
Yes, I'm here.
Could you please unmute yourself in your video?
Yes. Can you all hear me?
We can hear you.
Okay, excellent. My name is Breanna Lofton. I am from Memphis, Tennessee. I currently stay in Nashville. I am a mindset and personal life coach. I just started my business within my life coaching business. I have a workshop that I initially wanted to present person to person, but because of everything that's happened, I've had to turn it to a virtual workshop. So it's called the Self-Love School, and it is primarily to promote self-healing, enhance self-awareness, and really just focus on mindset. So everybody that has touched on mindset today, I salute y'all, because like I'm so happy, and I'm going to connect with all of you all, because I have also, I'm an investor with Foreign Wealth Investment Group, which kind of partakes with foreign exchange. So we focus a lot on mindset. And I actually have a lot of links that I can send you all with a mindset master class that I attend every Monday that will help you all. So going on to what breakthrough really has contributed to my success. I think, I know it's really cliche, but joining as an investor with the investment group that I'm in within my building of my self-love school has really helped with the success on both ends, because it's not only just helped me financially build it, but like I said, they focus on mindset. So it builded my mindset so crazily and so quickly, it was scary. And now that I am around like-minded individuals, I connect more with people, my self-confidence is up. I've actually started within my other business that I kind of been touching on, really have been putting more energy into it. And I've just been at a high frequency with the vibration since I've started it all. So I think that has the most to do with my success in my business, or businesses both. But however, the struggling parts comes in with me not really being a social media, I guess, fan. Within all of this, as we all know, business have shifted to online, primarily with social media. So with me trying to be consistent with the content, that's like the huge struggle that I've dealt with. And I've heard other people say that as well, with consistency of content. And I resonate totally with you all, because it is something I feel new to, but just making alarms for myself, putting notes on my door, just the little things that help me have literally helped me. So yeah, that has I've been working on that struggle, but it's all kind of smoothing out though. So
we definitely appreciate you and your story as well, and we have the answer to that question. My man Andy Audate has the answer to that question, so I definitely
I'm already connected with him. Yes,
so
I'm already connected with him for sure.
And your friend as well that is on this live, Alexis.
Good evening, everyone. And thank you, Raymond, for putting on this amazing event tonight. So I'm Alexis, everyone. I currently live in Nashville, Tennessee. The name of my business is I Am the Real Lex. That was created to empower women, help women walk in confidence, teach women how to love themselves, and also just embrace every season that you are in, teach women the importance of gratitude, and help women reach purpose that God has already equipped them for. I just launched my business about a month ago, motivational speaking and a certified life coach. So right now I offer complimentary coaching calls to clients. I have about 5 clients right now, and I really just share my story and my testimony with them. I lost my mom about 13 years ago due to sickle cell anemia. And so I encountered a lot of struggles, encountered a lot of challenges growing up. I had every reason to give up. So I really just share my story and just tell people, you know, to really just trust God, and He will turn your pain, your struggles into your purpose, and to just never give up. And I just feel like that's what I'm called to do. I've been wanting to do this for about 2 years. And so my breakthrough discovery was just during this quarantine, during this pandemic, was just starting and just creating my business page, really just networking with people, even though I don't know a lot about the whole content aspect of it, which that is my area of growth. I'm doing what I can and working with what I have. So I'm just looking to grow as far as networking with people, doing small events, opportunities like this, and really just improving my content.
Definitely. And you are surrounded by some powerful, powerful mentors and some powerful people to help both of you guys grow and take your business to the next level. And I definitely appreciate you for speaking as well. And we will continue to network, and your information is in that email. So any of you entrepreneurs, any of you guys that can offer some positive advice to lead Miss Alexis in the right direction, man, definitely reach out and feel free to connect and network. All right, so for our next person that I'll be speaking today, Mr. Joseph, could you please unmute yourself as well as your video?
Hello, can you hear me?
How you doing, man?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I thought maybe you wasn't coming to me.
Yeah, but yeah,
my name is Joe Booker. I know it says Joseph on there, but I'm all right with people calling me Joe. I am a speaker. I am a motivator. I don't yet have a platform, but I already see it. What my platform is right now is that I'm on social media as Joe B Inspire. So I do motivational quotes that are a part of my platform. I am currently in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. I am a career communicator. I've been in radio broadcasting as well as magazine writing and things like that. I do some other things in my other career, but my real career is that. I have a book that is published currently, a fiction novel, and it is on Amazon. You can find it. I am currently writing another book, but I would like to use those things as my platform. My backstory is that I am a 24-year recovered alcoholic and addict. I have 24 years clean, but I just want to inspire people that they are enough. A lot of times people don't think they're enough. And that's kind of basic to people. Like, you do certain things because you don't think you're enough. So basically, Joe B Inspire's mantra is you are enough. And I just I think my breakthrough in discovery came through before that, but during this this COVID-19, you got to internalize a lot. A lot of people probably can identify with that. You got to internalize a lot. And I ran across Ray on social media. I did not even think that he would invite me to something like this. So, you know, kudos to that. But I see all the multifaceted people that are on here, and I am looking to connect with them. Areas of struggle, I don't like using struggle either, Miss LaTonia. I like challenge. So challenges that I have are actually moving this to where it needs to be. I can see myself being a life coach. I do also already have a an inactive podcast that I know I need to transform into active, but that is one of my challenges to grow. So I do have social media platforms. I am Joe B Inspire on IG, and I am Joseph Booker on Facebook. You can find me and this lovely face on Facebook, and you of course can friend me. And I'm sure that you all have my email on the list.
Well, I appreciate you so much, Joe, man, just for, you know, sharing that story as well with us. And you're a powerful guy and a powerful speaker. Your Instagram has that motivation, and it really, you know, attracted me to you. So I definitely appreciate that, you know, for you just continue to pour out that positive content, man. And it will be the best is yet to come and more in the future. And our next guy is Coach Spaulding. Could you please unmute yourself as well as show your video?
Yo, what up, what up, what up, what up?
What's up, man? How you doing?
I'm good, man. Hey, I'm happy to be here, man. Hey, first and foremost, man, let me just jump right into it. My name is Lanorris Spaulding. Everybody call me Coach Spaulding. And I'm originally from Miami, Florida. I'm currently located in Daytona Beach, Florida. So that's where I reside at now. I'm a motivational speaker. I'm a high school counselor, a football coach, and I'm the host of Living the Dream podcast. My audience is typically, you know, high school students, college, that genre. My brand is Coach Spaulding Motivates. I speak to high school students, colleges, and just about anywhere, you know, our youth is. And I speak on various topics, but more specifically, mindset development. So kudos to everybody, man, who all about that mindset. I think that's a huge area of concern, and it's also a huge area of need in terms of what everybody needs. So as far as my breakthrough is concerned, I would say my breakthrough came from my first speaking event. I spoke at a high school, and the energy that I brought, the feedback that I got from it, it was crazy, man. And I knew right then and there that I had to make this thing a consistent thing. You know, I had to make it to where I'm doing this thing on a normal basis. So with that, man, I just went ahead and just jumped right into it, man. I jumped right into it. So as far as, I don't like struggling either, but, you know, as far as growing areas, I would say basically marketing and, you know, just content engagement. So if I can just get better in those areas, I know I'll be on point.
That's awesome, man. Definitely Coach Spaulding, like on his Instagram, he's constantly promoting positive content, branding himself as a speaker. And your location as well?
Daytona Beach.
Daytona Beach, man. Daytona, that's not too far from where we're at here in Orlando, Florida. And we definitely have to connect as well on that level. And last but not least, I have another speaker here, Elijah. This was the very first person that said, yes, I want to come to the Breakthrough Conference. So I had you go last, man, just to share your importance, man. Thank you for believing in me and believing in this process, man. And you can go ahead and unmute yourself and speak as well.
Oh, brother, it's my pleasure. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Awesome. My pleasure, man. Thank you so much for reaching out. God bless you. Good evening, everybody. My name is Elijah Kondeh. I am a motivational speaker. I've been speaking professionally for about four years now. My main focus and topic I believe God has called me to do is to help others discover their purpose. And through certain trials and tribulation I've gone through as a young man, God has showed me 7 ways to help others discover the purpose. So that's my main focus. Another speaking topic that I focus on is youth development, also bullying, anti-bullying. So I've used my platform to, travel the country, and even gone to Canada. I spoke on Sirius FM radio about my anti-bullying campaign that I started in 2016. So anything that has to do with youth development, I believe that's where God has called me. I launched my first book in 2017 called That's More Content. It's just like a life journey that I've gone through and just sharing my story with people. I will be releasing a children's book on Tuesday on my birthday, actually, called Sound Like a Seed. So just really teaching kids the importance of a seed representing an idea, a thought, and just making, investing in, planting and sowing and making sure that they follow through with it, and everything else will work out itself once you do the right necessary things. So my platform is just really just connecting with people, just offering a different perspective to life's situation. I know when I was down and out, words of encouragement from different people really lifted me up. So I know the importance and the responsibility that I have as a speaker, and I'm sure we all have as speakers as well, that our words are very powerful. So when we use them correctly, it'll uplift people. If we use them incorrectly, it'll destroy souls. So my breakthrough came from a movie that I did in 2012 called Boys Cry, which focused on anti-bullying. From that moment on, I was always a shy kid in the back of the classroom, but until I was able to share my story as a bullying victim, that opened up my speaking engagements for me. I started to travel to different high schools across the U.S. and just telling people my story, and I saw how powerful and important the power of storytelling is. So ever since then, I've been using my platform to really uplift people. An area with my new business called, it's a consulting business, so I'm helping people if they want to write children's books, I'm helping them go through the process of publishing it. So really the area of improvement that I've seen so far that I need is, getting people's interest. I know there's a lot of people that will reach out, I want to write a children's book, but they never follow through after I've reached out to them. So just being able to market, find the right marketing tool, and just going from there.
We definitely appreciate you, man. And I know you're going to bless so many other children's lives, as well as networking with some powerful people. And also too, let me just see here. I believe my brother, he just left the live, but I was going to give a quick shout out to him as well. It's my stepbrother out in Maryland. Him and his father opened up a restaurant, Horace and Dickie's in Maryland. And I'm just so happy for him because he's also an entrepreneur taking on that responsibility as well. And for all of my panelists, I just want to say thank you for the opportunity of being able to speak. And now I just need your undivided attention. For this power hour, make sure you get your plate. Make sure you get your plate ready and your notes and your notes pads, because as a motivational speaker, I was doing a lot of the same things. I was traveling across the Maryland or my county and speaking at different places, high schools, but at the same time, I wasn't necessarily making any money. But it wasn't until that I met this guy, Andy Audate, and he helped me take my career, my business to the next level. He introduced me to his platform, and he had a similar conference just like this and speaking and giving valuable knowledge. So without further ado, guys, please, for the respective Andy, man, please take out your take your cameras in and just please give this man a warm round of applause. He's been mentored by Les Brown. He is a powerful, powerful motivational speaker. So please put your hands together for my brother, my man, Andy Audate.
Man, Raymond, thank you so much for making this happen, man. Hey, why don't we do this, Raymond? Oh, look at that handsome man over there. All right, why don't we do this, Raymond? Can you
Just made you a host, brother.
Perfect. So I'm elated to be here with you today. I'm completely elated to be here with you today. What I've recognized is that the opportunity is in the show up. I'm going to give you some nuggets today that's revolutionized my life completely. And I'm going to be sharing with you a story. But most importantly, I want to thank Raymond for making this happen today. It wasn't about maybe 65 days ago. I got on a Zoom call with Raymond and I said, hey, Raymond, I see where you're at right now. I see where you're at in your business. Like, you're starting out your business and you want to progress at a rapid pace. So if you have a notepad and a notebook around you, grab it. I'm going to give you some nuggets that you want to write down right now. First thing I want you to write that down is that the opportunity is in the show up. The opportunity is in the show. I got on a call with Raymond just like this on a Zoom call, and I'm talking to Raymond. I said, hey, Raymond, I got an opportunity for you. And he said, what is it, Andy? I said, this system, it changed my life, and I'm willing to give it to you. And but you got to pay for it. And he was like, oh, man, I don't know. Let me tell you something. This dude went through the system, and his business has been booming ever since. And when he gave me the phone call, he said, Andy, I want to host an event. I said, dude, I would be elated to be a part of this. So I wanted to give a congratulations to Raymond. So what I want everyone to do is together put some snaps to the webcam. Put some snaps to the webcam for Raymond like this. Put some snaps to the webcam for Raymond. This dude is making some power moves. I remember it was literally just like a few years ago. I feel like it was yesterday, where when I went to there's a guy, Les Brown. He's a motivational speaker. He actually just texted me because we're in discussion about what's going on with the Black community and racism and what's going on in the world. So I want to work with him specifically on that, on producing content. And I went to Les Brown and I said, Les, I have a vision, the same way that Raymond started today with, I have a vision. So it's very ironic how things have came full circle to see someone like Raymond really in his forte. Now,